What's going on, guys? I'm your boy Sully, and today I am back with the ADRANT calendar. This is episode 9. If you haven't watched the other episodes, be sure to do so. Description, link down there to a playlist of all the episodes. As per, we are joined by the boy, the big man himself. Razza. But yeah,
I literally swallowed.
thank you guys. You did what? Swallowed your mic?
Literally stuck it down my throat.
You're a mess. But yeah,
as you can see,
another top
we're doing
5.
our top 5 singers, which is quite weird for me and Dylan because we're quite band-heavy people.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do a band one as well, so look out for that. I don't know when that's going to come, but it will be soonish.
At some point, if we need to fill another episode in for the calendar, then it will be on there.
Yeah. So, our singers for me are weird because I have a definite top 3, and then it's kind of just 2 people.
Yeah, just sort of there.
So yeah, like we've said in the previous top 5 we've done, these are artists that we think are our personal top 5, not the best singers in the game. If I was going to do the best singers in the game, I'd put Bruno Mars number 1. Bruno Mars isn't on my top 5, neither is Adele, neither is Sam Smith. But if it's not best singers, it's artists that we enjoy.
Personal influence, that sort of thing.
Yes.
Take it with a pinch of salt, guys.
So
just have a
number
listen and enjoy
5
it.
for me, we're going to do my 5 because Dylan doesn't know who to do, so I'll do my 5, then you'll 5.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is Charlie Proof. See You Again was probably the biggest song, one of the biggest songs ever. Especially in the sense of it was a movie song. He was a nobody before this song came out. This song came out and it touched a lot of people.
Yeah.
He sings crazy. He's got a good voice. He also is quite real with his lyrics. It's not like a major artist that I bang, but he's there because I enjoy him as an artist. I enjoy his music he makes. The song he has with Selena Gomez, I love it. I love that song. Yeah. Not much to say about him. See You Again was crazy. Fit the movie, like, perfect. And it nearly made me cry when I first heard it.
Yeah.
When I watched the movie.
That was a banger. Like, literally everyone knows it. Everyone knows that song.
It was when I was watching the movie, man. When I was watching Fast and Furious, and I heard that. That was it, mate.
Like, please no. Charlie, why you do this?
Number 4, for me, is an artist that is probably the best songwriter in the world. Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
As a singer, he has wrote
with it.
hits for probably everyone. Justin Bieber
Anyone,
being one.
Notable, yeah.
Probably one of his biggest songs ever. Love Yourself. One Direction. Yeah. Other artists as well. Himself, obviously.
Like the biggest artist you can think of in the world, he's probably written for them. But he's had influence on lyrics for certain songs.
He's the most humble singer ever.
Yeah.
The guy literally doesn't flaunt pretty much anything. He still lives in his hometown.
Little ginger dude with his guitar.
Literally.
And he never claims to be anything more. Doesn't try to be anything more.
His album Plus was, for me at that time, crazy.
Yeah.
I loved that album. His voice for me is pretty much perfection in terms of soul singing.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I think you would probably agree.
Yeah. I remember when I first listened to Ed Sheeran, I told everyone I was in the room with he's going to be like Britain's male equivalent to Adele.
I mean, Adele's British, but yeah.
Like, I meant like just in general, because there's artists who could try to top it or whatever, but Ed Sheeran blew up. He became what I expected him to become. Like, he's an incredible songwriter, like you said, and just an artist in general. He's one of the most easily approachable people, I think, in terms of celebrity status, who is as big as he is. Because of
Literally,
how
yeah.
humble he is. Because he's stuck to his roots so well and so perfectly. And he's even been a bit different with the stuff he's done. The dude can spit as well.
Mm-hmm. Got
Like,
that pen game, bro.
yeah, he's just so good at what he does. And he started off with his little niche. He started off like with I don't know how to put it into words, like how good Ed Sheeran is.
He would be higher up on the list if he touched me more as an artist. We'll put it that way, in my opinion.
That
But
was a
some of the
little
people
weird way to word it, considering.
oh god, yeah.
But
Emotionally.
yeah,
The artists above him are artists who, in the most non-depressing way ever, one probably saved my life or
hmm
affected me in a positive way when I needed music to do that.
yeah. When you
Especially for
needed
me and
music like
Dylan, I think
most.
for me especially, I am very musical. Basically, I listen to music
Right.
constantly. There
A
isn't a
lot,
time in my
like
day where I don't
yeah,
have music on. I would say if I was awake 12 hours, um, 10 hours of that I have music on.
yeah,
I constantly will listen to something. So it means I get through a lot of artists really quickly, and then the artists that don't become stale are the artists I fuck with, because it means
hmm
I really fuck with their shit. And the artists above them are artists that, for me, do that. So like my number 3 is Black Bear.
yeah. I feel like he'd be on a list for a lot of people. Like since how we've given how the past year's gone, he'd be on a list for a lot of people.
Yeah,
Like if
he
we got a
blew
group
up.
of friends together to do theirs, he'd be on it.
Oh yeah, especially for the friends that we have and the stuff that
All of
we
our
have.
friends are depressed as fuck, so
Yeah.
to put it as bluntly as possible.
He does like this breakup sort of song style, but in like a fuck you way that is very uplifting.
Yeah,
Um, all his songs are like clubby songs though, which is good because it makes you happy
yeah,
in the sense of like it takes you away from it and you fuck with the song. And his new album is sick. Um, he's a great artist. You can tell he's been through some stuff,
yeah.
which I fuck with. Um, but I don't know, man. He's a sick artist, man. Uh, at a time where I was looking for artists, I found Black. I already knew of Black Bear for I Don't Fucking Care.
Yeah,
And then I started listening to some of his stuff recently, and it really like spoke to me. Not as much as the artist at number 1, but yeah.
can I guess who number one is?
No, you're not gonna guess. Not number 1. You can try guess 2.
I mean, is Eden one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's number 2? Eden's 1, but who's 2?
I thought you said I wouldn't guess number one, Ryan.
No, I said don't guess number 1. I
Well,
thought you would
rip,
assume
fuck that
Eden.
up.
Who's number 2?
I can't guess.
An artist I
I
haven't.
have no idea.
John Belen.
Yeah, I was actually like, I literally googled him a second ago.
So I think all my friends will know. um, I'm probably one of his biggest fans.
Oh yeah,
Um,
easily.
I can probably guarantee, bar some songs, if you shuffled him as a Spotify artist, I would know the song you're gonna play. Like I would know the song that
Yeah.
comes on. This artist to me, in my opinion, is the most creative person and the most inspiring artist. If I want to be correct, so I'm gonna put it this way: he does some series where he shows him making songs,
Yeah.
and for me, it's the most inspiring thing you will ever see because it's so raw, and it will. So his biggest hit all time low, went I think triple platinum, I believe, or double.
Yeah.
And the chorus is like low 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 low.
I know the one. I
Yeah.
fucks with it.
That's the only thing he had before he made the song. he done that. He recorded that, and then
What, that sample?
no, he recorded that, and then wrote the song from that chorus, made the beat from
Very
that
nice.
chorus, and just if you listen to the way he makes music and the beats, so he has made songs for Logic for years. He has made beats for Logic. Eminem Monster, he wrote that.
Yep.
And as an artist, his songs are perfect. He releases perfection. He is so obsessed with music. It is so captivating to watch him work in these videos.
Yeah.
And when you listen to the song and you hear all the little things that he adds in, and you really try to break down everything he's done, for me it is incredible. And like some of the songs he has made is like insane.
Guess who one of his biggest inspirations is, Ryan?
Eminem.
Nope.
Who?
Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. It's
Yeah.
for me,
Probably should have guessed that. I'm not gonna lie.
and as an I don't know, his perfection in my eyes. He's an artist that I have been like fucking with for a couple years now, and like I know every song. Like this is just a testament. Not every, 90%.
Yeah, the vast majority.
Well, put it this way, I don't think there's an artist that I go back. Let me just quickly go onto his thing. I go back to his albums that are like, let me scroll down. Like I'm talking 2013, and I still know most of the songs on here. Like, I don't know. Like his album for me, The Definition.
Yeah.
Probably perfection. In my eyes, every song I love. The Human Condition is crazy. It's like the songs on there are very. Every song is different, but they all stick to the same pattern of like genre, and it's all stories. Everything's a story, which is brilliant. But yeah, that's John Belen for me. Is this artist? We said it already.
Apologies for that.
I don't think ever in my life there has been a artist that has touched me the way Eden has. I'm not gonna say it like that.
I know.
But like in the sense of like emotion and feels and so I've known who Eden is for years. Like he's been making like when he was the Eden Project.
Yeah.
I've been listening to him when I was playing COD years ago. And then recently this year when like some depressing
stuff went down.
Yeah. This artist like pretty much saved. I would probably put it on his hands that like I Am Alive, because he is like, I don't know. I can guarantee you here, I know every Eden song. Ever.
Yeah.
I could shuffle it now.
I don't doubt it. I'm not gonna lie.
Wake Up, yeah. And when I say every word, I mean like I can sing every word to every song, guaranteed. Yeah. I don't know. He's so this is a good way. The music he makes is beautiful.
It is.
It's so breathtaking to listen, to literally sit there and listen to him. When you're sad, to listen to this artist is like it takes you to another. His voice is so it like takes you out of your own body when you listen to this guy's voice when you're upset. It's so aerated and so like it's, I don't know, man. I think you will agree that his music is beautiful when you're upset.
Yeah.
We are actually going to see Eden.
Which you mentioned many times.
I will cry, guaranteed, if he plays rock and roll or EXO.
Yeah.
I can guarantee I will.
I can see it happening.
I don't know.
I'll be there, pal. Don't worry.
It's gonna be mad. That artist, this artist for me is like, if I'm ever feeling upset, I will put Eden on, and I'll be happy again.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you want to jump into some of yours if you got any?
I've got 3.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do top 3.
Right. I've got 3. Some of them, well, like 2 of them, quite questionable. The only reason it was a lot harder for me to make this list is because I am a very band-heavy person. A lot of the stuff Ryan mentioned just then with regards to Eden, who is someone on my list, about like being emotionally touched by the songs and the music that they create. It's all for me come with bands. Whether it's like heavier shit, more emo shit, but I'll delve more into that when we come to a bands one, if we comes to a bands one at some point. But yeah, essentially my top 3 is a little bit weird. You may question one of them at least. You may be like, Dylan, where the fuck has this come from? But yeah, my number 3 is someone who a lot of people probably won't even know about. It is my boy Brian McFadden. Better known as Brian from Westlife, if you lot didn't know who Brian McFadden was. Educate yourselves. If you're Irish specifically, you probably do know who he is. Growing up in an Irish household with 7 kids, when Westlife first went on their hiatus or broke up, whatever it was, and they all did their solo thing, Brian McFadden's album was something that we had on repeat for, I shit you not, a good 6 months straight. It was called Irish Sun, and it has some of the like best songs to listen to if you grew up in like an Irish household. You'll understand them all so well, and as someone who's dealt with shit, a lot of shit, Ryan knows. Actually, a lot of you probably do know as well, because I've talked about it in videos in the past and things. This dude's album, Irish Sun, spoke to me on so many levels that is just nuts to think about. There's a song called Sorry Love Daddy on it, which is about his divorce from Kerry Katona and how he had to leave his kids because she won custody and that sort of thing. That fucked me up, because it was like, why wasn't my dad doing that? Like, just stuff like that. Like, this is, again, very personal list, which is why he's on it. Like, for me, he's always someone that I'll go back and listen to. That album specifically, Irish Sun, is someone that I'll always go back and listen to. Every St. Patrick's Day I'll be sat here with a Guinness listening to it, and that's going to be like a weird tradition I have for as long as I live. I did it last year, I did it the year before, but that's why he's on my list. The next person on my list is probably going to be the one where you're like, Dylan, what the fuck, and it's Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Purely because the dude is so young, so talented, and his songs are so fucking good. It is unreal. The dude is doing bits, and he has the world at his feet right now. He could do so much of his career, and I hope he does, because he's already done so much, and he has so much more to grow into and become and progress to as an artist. It's unreal. But the impact he's had, like, a lot of his songs, a lot of his fans will probably agree, similar reasons that the other ones have been picked. Very emotionally touching. Going through a breakup, listening to certain songs that he's written, just, yeah, that's why he's there. A bit of a weird one. If you know me as a person, you know the sort of shit I listen to normally. He probably wouldn't have been a person you picked, but he like has to be on there just because of like how fucking good he is. Like, he's just so good. So good. But yeah, my number 1, same as Ryan's, my boy Eden. Found him at a very low point in my life. Came across him on like an old YouTube video. I used to follow a channel called Mr. Suicide Sheep,
same.
who uploaded like all of Eden's songs back in the day.
Well, he's fingered by them, isn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah, but they weren't like an official label or anything. Like, all of his stuff was contracted to that page on YouTube and stuff, which is why all of his content went up on there. But yeah, the first song I listened to was Wake Up. Just, that song fucked me. Fucked me up so hard. If you haven't listened to it, I'd recommend it. I nearly had a breakdown a couple of months ago. 'Cause we were talking about like images we'd found and why we'd picked them to show the class or whatever. And if you've seen the Mr. Suicide Sheep video for this song, it's literally just an image of like a dude staring at a red sun or a red moon. He's in the night sky and there's a massive red moon in front of him. It's like drawn, animated, however you want to put it, and it perfectly like or like shows you what I did when I was listening to that song. Last year went through a massive breakup, like hit a really low point. My depression, anxiety, all of that shit like hit its worst. And that song was something I'd listen to for like hours on end, walk around my uni campus at like 3 a.m. Like just listening to that, and it was nuts. And seeing how much he's grown since then and how much he's doing now, and the fact that me and Ryan get to go see him live is fucking incredible. The fact that they had to change venue for where we were originally going to see him to put him in a bigger one because they didn't realise how much or how quickly he'd sell out just shows where this guy's going. Like, tickets for Coco in Camden were gone in 3 minutes, and a lot of bands struggled to sell that place out. A lot of like steadily growing bands struggled to sell that place out. The first gig I ever saw was The Story So Far There. They struggled to sell it out, and Eden sold it in 3 minutes. So they had to move it into the O2 Forum in Kentish Town, much bigger venue, much like much better for him to perform in. Even though it's a bigger venue, he's quite an intimate artist. It's going to be an experience, and if Ryan cries, I'll cry. Probably Jamie's going to cry as well. We're all just going to be messes in the front row, and I hope he touches my hand at some point. But yeah, he's in my list for literally all of the exact same reasons as Ryan's. I haven't listened to him as religiously as Ryan has. I've been listening to him for as long, I imagine a similar length of time, like back in 2013 or whatever. Yep. But yeah, like he's just incredible, like actually incredible. But yeah, that's that. That got really deep at the end. But that's sort of what these lists are about, getting personal, getting a bit deep, sort of delving into your soul of why these choices have been made. But yeah, we'll end up doing one of these again for bands. It will get a lot more in depth. It'll probably be as long as the initial one was for like rappers and stuff. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys... Did you have anything else to say before I do the outro?
No.
Alright, sweet. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys did enjoy episode
9
something of the ADRANT calendar. I think it's 9?
9, I believe.
Yeah, 9? Yeah, episode 9 of the ADRANT calendar. If you did, as always, do be sure to leave a like. Very much appreciate the support that's being shown on the series, and it's something that we will continue to do. We haven't let you guys down so far, and we don't plan on it. So, yeah, thank you for watching. As always, I've been your boy SuLLy.
I have been your boy Razanta.
And yeah, peace.
On the street, son.